Hello, hello. Now that the weather has gotten a little bit colder, I wanted to pop on here and share one of my favorite treats with you. You guys, it's right here in our cooking blender. So, homemade hot chocolate in our cooking blender is such a dream. Oh my goodness. So, I already have it cooking because it takes it up to the perfect temperature. So, this is what I've done so far. And by the way, guys, comes in the cooking guide, so you know what you're going to do. So what we've done on here so far is that we have added the milk, the brown sugar, and the little bit of salt. And I've used the sauce setting because there is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 settings on the top of our cooking blender. And I'm using the sauce setting, which is what it tells you to do for homemade hot chocolate. And then when it gets to the appropriate temperature, it will tell me to add in. And you can use any kind of chips, but I'm doing a blend of super dark and milk today. And I wanted to also kind of tell you, you need to like splurge if you're going to make this. You might as well make the homemade whipped topping for it. So we have our handy dandy, super simple homemade whipped cream maker. And so you take just heavy whipping cream, you can see it right here. We're going to put a cup of it into the whipped cream maker. And then you use a tablespoon of powdered sugar. And you guys, you could get really fancy this time of year, and you could put in some flavorings and things too. Then we're going to put the plunger lid on, and you're literally just going to stand here and make your homemade whipped cream in about 30 seconds of plunging. And so then that is what you top it with. But guess what? Let me finish making it first. Then I will show you. And it gets hard to pump. So as I'm doing this, a couple other things this time of year you can be doing in here. I had somebody just share with me that they used some fresh apples to press through here and ended up making and added some cinnamon and some water and ended up making a hot apple cider with our blender, which I thought sounded fabulous as well. And then, if you're going to go to the work of making hot chocolate, and it's the homemade kind, and you're going to use the blender and you're going to make the whipped cream, when you think about having hot chocolate, don't you think about like maybe having a little treat with it? So you guys, I also whipped up these today because they're a favorite at my house. And I used my favorite, well-loved, well-seasoned baking stone. And I use our small scoop when I'm going to make that size of a cookie. And so for some reason, I can't keep the camera panned, but if you want just that one that just fits really nicely in the palm of your hand, those milk chocolate kiss cookies, they bake absolutely perfectly on the stone. Look at this. Same color, top and bottom. Perfect little treat. Oh wait, back to this. I was forgetting what I was doing. Okay, I think I have this pretty thick. So let me show you something here. Oh my gosh, look at that whipped cream coming out of there that we're gonna put on the top of this hot chocolate. So obviously I'm not gonna use all that. Look at this. The cap comes off and you can store it right there in your refrigerator. And so then if you're going to use it for pumpkin pie or some fun dollop like that, it's a great thing to do. All right, this is like 1 degree away from where it's gonna beep at us and then say add. So when that happens, let me just show you how simple this is. This cap also comes off so you can add things to it. And it just flashed at me to add. So I'm just taking the cap off. I am putting my chocolate right through the cap. And I am going to hit the pulse button. And let it mix the chocolate for me. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Look at that beautiful, rich homemade chocolate. Once you don't see any chocolate on there, you can certainly start enjoying it. And when you're all done, you can just hit stop and you can take the lid off. Look at that steam. Take your favorite warm beverage cup, pour in your chocolate, top it with a scoop of that whipped cream you just made. Look at that. Put your lid on. Pick up a cookie and enjoy. So, cool part, when I serve this to the rest of my family, then you add water, a couple drops of soap, and it cleans itself. Enjoy, enjoy. See you soon.